I guess I just jumped to that real fast. My flight our flight to Chicago, seamless, no problems whatsoever. Our flight coming back, we had a 9:30, and I never do this. I never booked the last flight of the day because you're just asking for trouble. It was at 9:30 on Saturday night, and the truth is, that was the only one that my miles allowed me to take. Any of the other ones, I would not have had enough miles for the trip. So we get to the airport, and there is a line that I'm going to guess people are going to wait 4 hours in to rebook a flight. Like the line is that long for a customer. And then you look at the board, and it's all these red cancels. And I'm like, what the shit is going on? And it turns out they were all going through Dallas. I guess there was some weather in Dallas. And but whatever, if you're going here, it was a connection through Dallas. If it's there, blah, 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 blah. So we get down, and I keep checking the app on time. We get down to our thing, and I said to Oliver, I just don't have a good feeling about this. Something's up. And he's like, well, Dad, it says it's on time, and everybody's here. And so, the airport's basically empty. There's it's 9:30 night, all the other flights, except for this long line for customer service. And 9:30 goes by. They haven't opened up the doors for, or 8:55. They're not opening up the doors for boarding. Every 20 minutes, a rolling delay is what the gentleman behind me was saying. And so they kept pushing it back 20 minutes. And they then gave an announcement. They said, all right, here's sorry for the delay. We're waiting on two flight attendants. One's coming in from this flight, which lands at blah, blah, blah. And another one is based in Chicago, so we're waiting on her. When they get here, we'll open up the doors. We're ready to go. And the guy behind us is talking to his daughters, and he's got an iPad, but he's connected to the American Airlines inner thing.
Whoa!
And so Oliver and I surmised that he was a pilot or a former pilot, and he's like, okay, so here, and he goes, oh, good news, bad news. He goes, the good news is the one did show up. The bad news is I don't think that person's coming.
Oh.
And we hear that, and Oliver and I are like, what the shit? And he goes, okay, okay, hang on. They're gonna ask somebody on a new flight. So, which is at 10:17. So now we're already so that flight doesn't get in until 10:17. We're supposed to leave at 9:30. So he goes up and he talks to the people, and he comes back and goes, yeah, they're going to offer it to that woman, but she can decline it.
Right.
She does not have to take that because she's already worked all day. Why would she want to work the overnight flight?
Yeah.
So he's like, he's like talking to his daughters. I don't think this is going to happen. And meanwhile, every flight attendant that's walking past us, we think is this missing flight attendant.
Yeah.
But it turns out 2 gates past us is the employee lounge. So all these flight attendants are walking past us. We're like, here she no. And it was uplifting and heartbreaking, like almost like somebody kicks a soccer ball and you think it's going to go in and it just misses every time.
Right. Ugh.
And again, the airport's getting emptier and emptier, and it's like, and so now it's so 10:17 comes and goes. That woman declines. She doesn't want it, and they don't know what to do. There's 5 people at the thing. The pilot's there. Like nobody knows what to do. So then we're waiting, and they keep calling the phones. So Oliver and I just happened to be near the gate when the phone rings, and she goes, okay, and this is at 11:15. They told us that we were going to take off at 11. 11:15, she's on the phone, and she said, she goes, okay, all right, well, can you send some bodyguards down here because I'm going to need them.
Oh, no.
And we're like, okay, we're not flying. And all I was thinking the whole time was, A, that long line of people already at customer service, and B, here's another 300 people that will all need to be rebooked on other flights for Sunday, which are already booked to the gills.
Because it's a Sunday.
Which means Monday or even Tuesday of all these 300 people trying to get flights. And what ended up happening and people still got mad at this, which I get it. At the same time, it's the best solution. Hey, this flight isn't canceled. It's delayed until 10:45 the next morning. So you guys don't have to do anything. You just need to find a place to stay. And so go down to K9, say hello to Jim Belushi, go to K5, go down to these other gates. They will get you your hotels. So the hotels were gone within seconds. And Oliver and I were 7th maybe in line.
Damn.
And so, by the way, I'm 7th in line, but I'm about to be next here. She goes, hey, we're opening up that kiosk, go over there. So we run over there, and the guy goes, okay, let's get you set up here. And he's typing away. A guy named William, he's typing away, and he goes, all right, there you go. And he hands me 2 paper boarding passes. And I go, what are these? And he goes, oh, those are your boarding passes for tomorrow. And I go, I have boarding passes. I came down here to get a hotel. And he goes, oh, there's no more hotels. I go, well, maybe you guys should make an announcement. There's no, and I got irrationally mad at William. Not his fault. I got irrationally mad at him. At the same time, I'm mad at everybody else losing their temper, and now I'm losing mine.
Yeah.
And so he goes, just go to the Hilton. It's right downstairs. You know, the airport Hilton. Go to the Hilton. They'll get your room. And I said, well, can't you just do that? I thought that's what I was coming to you for.
Right.
And he's like, our allotted rooms are gone, but they might have some rooms. So go check it out. So Oliver and I.
So wait, they're not. That means they're not paying for those.
They're going to reimburse you.
Okay.
And if anybody in this room knows how I can contact American Airlines to do that, please let me know.
Oh, no.
Because I go to their website, and that's a labyrinth of nothing.
They don't want to.
They don't want to do
reimburse
that.
you.
They don't want to do that. So we run to the Hilton. This is now midnight.
Run to the Hilton.
We run down there, get into the lobby. It's a ghost town except for 3 people behind the counter. And I was like, do you have any rooms? She goes, we have 3 left. Wow. And I said, how much? $260 plus tax. Give it to us. I don't get. She could have said $9,000. I'm not sleeping on a fucking floor in the airport.
Yeah.
No, you don't want to do that.
To hear the whole conversation, subscribe for free on Apple Podcasts or wherever you get your podcasts, or visit nevernotfunny.com.